Good morning, distinguished guests, dear friends, dear colleagues. It's my very great pleasure to welcome you today to Boğaziçi University for our Globalization and Higher Education Conference. We have partnered with the Foreign Policy Association, a distinguished, private, non-profit, non-partisan educational organization based in New York City that aims at developing awareness, understanding, and informed opinion on global issues and U.S. foreign affairs. I cannot think of a better partner to cooperate with to discuss global higher education, particularly today when our neighborhood is in such turmoil. Of course, as is often the situation. This conference is most meaningful for Boğaziçi University, not only because it is the first in what I hope will be many occasions of cooperation with the FPA, but also because its topic will allow us to raise major issues, or rather challenges, that we are facing in the field of higher education. These, I believe, are challenges that we need to be aware of, we need to be ready for, and we need to be proactive in confronting. Contemporary higher education is being structurally transformed and reshaped by the processes of globalization. The ever-growing rate of student mobility that is noticeable not only on our own campus but on university campuses all over the world is perhaps the most readily visible aspect of this phenomenon. Higher education institutions are being rewoven with new forms of international connectivity, exchanges of academic programs, intellectual partnerships, and multi-partner projects. The public and universal access to academic knowledge has never been easier in the history of humanity. There are ever-increasing flows of faculty, students, ideas, and resources across institutional and national borders. These changes present not only challenges but opportunities as well. As is often the case with such transformative trends, those institutions that not only follow them but can actually welcome, internalize, and support these trends will ultimately prove sustainable and successful. Universities face another challenge in the learning and teaching landscape that is being developed on the heels of fascinating technological advancements. These range from online open courses to new technological tools that are available in higher education. This is yet another field where we should pay closer attention to better adapt to the needs and expectations of changing times and conditions. How do we make best use of new technologies without sacrificing our commitment to excellence in teaching? There are so many hard-pressing questions that we need to tackle seriously. This conference comes at a time where the discussion on global higher education is about to be polarized between two extremes. Some argue that the university as a 1,000-year-old institution has reached the end of its cycle and will be extinct, whereas others contend that the university is now more relevant than ever. Today, we are very lucky to have with us representatives from several of the finest institutions that follow different strategies in global engagement. We will hear from our speakers about their first-hand experience and their perspectives on the relationship between globalization and higher education. I am certain that our conference will provide an enlightening and stimulating platform where we discuss how to harness the power of universities in today's world so that they provide their students and their communities with the universal skills to better people's welfare all over the world. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce Mr. Noel Latif, my partner in making this conference possible, a true friend and global citizen. Mr. Latif has been the President and Chief Executive Officer of the Foreign Policy Association since 1995. Under his leadership, the FPA has grown to become one of the world's most effective and influential providers of public education on international affairs. Among its many accomplishments are a network of World Affairs Councils that stretches across the United States in 95 cities, the longest-running television series devoted to international issues, of course, and the leading foreign policy website. In New York City, the Foreign Policy Association's annual World Leadership Forum provides a unique opportunity for business leaders and cutting-edge thinkers from the public sector and academia to think strategically about the future with their peers. In my view, one of the chief achievements of the FPA is its Great Decisions program, which has flourished into a multidimensional global studies program that has incorporated over 1,000 colleges and universities into international affairs courses, has led some 450,000 individuals to participate in community-based discussion groups, and has reached an audience estimated at 1.2 million through the television series broadcast on BBC. It's a powerhouse, and we are honored to have it as our partner today, tomorrow, and always. Oh, by the way, as you may know, one of the topics of Great Decisions 2014 has been elected as Turkey. Mr. Latif, I would like to thank you and your delegation for being here today and for partnering with us to make this conference possible. The floor is now yours. Thank you.